Okay guys, welcome back to another video. I want to jump right into things here, talking about some stuff that we just picked up at the unit. What I'm working on right now, I know it's been a little bit of time since I've made kind of a walkthrough video of what we're doing, but I want to go through that here today and kind of get you guys back up to speed with things. So starting out here, we've been listing lots and lots of movies, not too many in here. These are some video games that I just finished listing into V119, making some good progress, working our way up in the inventory system. But yeah, we just went ahead and got all those done, and I've got probably another 50 to 100 movies that we have to list here. So I'm excited about that. We just did a trip to the unit, and we picked up a couple things that sold. We are now doing daily trips to the unit. We have 1 day handling time turned on, so we flip-flop every single day, me and my partner, Araval. And I picked up some bow mailers because I was out of them, but I also want to show you guys what we picked up for sales here because there's a couple things that sold. Okay, so my laptop was not one of them, but what we did sell was a nice cordless phone system. We are still selling through a whole bunch of these. We got another cordless phone system that was going out, and then again, we're doing this daily kind of pickup thing. There's not as much stuff, but we have a couple CDs. This is literally just like a Wednesday sale. I have some stamps. We've got a couple Blu-rays here that are sealed, and then we've got, I don't know, a few games, give or take, right here. We've got these handy buckets or kind of carrying baskets that we got from Home Depot that we use to take things to and from the unit, and we find them to be very useful. So I'm quite happy with that. But that's all we had to pack. Really nice and easy, and we'll be going back in a couple days to pick up some more stuff. Okay, also when I was there, I picked up another box. These are how we've been storing the 600 or 700 DVDs that we had. So there's about 100 in there that I need to go through, some new ones and then some that need refurbishing. This was a lot that just came in today via the mail that we purchased off of a supplier that we've been using for quite a while now that we met through the channel, which is fantastic. So yeah, this stuff's actually going to head off to Araval's place. He's going to be dealing with this because it is all video games and consoles that he wanted to deal with. So I said, fantastic. He's going to be taking that. I'll put some pictures up on the screen, though, here and there of a couple of the things that came inside this box. I think we paid $105 for it. So that's kind of a rundown there. Finally, guys, I drove out quite a ways last night to make this pickup. It wasn't too far. It was about 20 minutes each way. But I picked up an Xbox 360 console from Facebook Marketplace. This also had a couple controllers with it, power AV, and then 40 games, which should be inside these boxes. I haven't even looked yet. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of 360 games in each one of these boxes. $200 was the total for all of that stuff, and I'm thinking it'll be worth it. Games at our cost should be about 160 at $2 a piece, so that's a little steep, but I think we'll do okay on them because they are good titles. Additionally, this console and the 3 controllers we'll get our extra 40 out of, so that's our kind of break even on it. We'll do okay, I think, on this lot, though. Probably make about $600, maybe top line $600. Probably make like 300 on the whole thing. So excited about that. Finally, I've got one bin here left with a couple movies. This one was full with a couple stacks, and we've been working through it. So we're gonna go ahead and get these guys listed to a bin as well. Okay, guys. So I just dropped off all the orders at the post office. Additionally, Araval came and picked up some of this stuff. So I actually ended up keeping 1 box of games because I wanted to go ahead and list them here with you guys. Haven't listed games in a little bit with all these movies, so we're gonna go ahead and do those. And additionally, I guess he took the big box of stuff that came through the mail, and then one of those boxes and all the consoles that were here. So that'll be done. Additionally, we still have this box and another box of movies that we can work on. But for right now, I want to actually start by going through these games and getting them all refurbished, tested, and whatever needs to happen, and get these guys listed right away. Okay, guys, so I've got all the games pulled out here, and a couple things to note. When buying things from Facebook Marketplace, it's really interesting because you can get somebody's personal collection, which is a lot of what people sell on Marketplace. Like, these were likely purchased, maybe not all of them, because I'm seeing a couple, maybe EB Games stickers. But a lot of these would have probably been purchased, you know, new, at like the $80 price tag, and, you know, just been used in one collection, versus when we go out and we buy these big lots and there's tens of doubles and they're just a mismatch of things from thrift stores and, you know, liquidation lots or whatever, and things from all sorts of different collections and stores. In this case, it's likely just one owner on most of these, meaning that we have much better shape overall in terms of the condition. We even have a couple sealed things here, things that were never opened, so we can get a little bit more for those potentially. Additionally, what you find in these lots is often maybe some higher priced titles. They haven't been sorted through and all the good stuff's been pulled out yet. I mean, even Red Dead Redemption now, I think that's 10 or 15. Need for Speed Shift, of course. We've got Skate 3 over here. We've got Black Ops 2, a couple other good ones there that we can make a little bit more money that we would normally make on. Even a copy of Bully for the Xbox. I don't know what that's worth right now, but it might be worth a little bit more than the normal game. So anyway, very exciting stuff. I'm going to go through the condition here, see what it's like, make a pile that needs to be refurbished, and we're going to go ahead and get these guys listed. And so pretty much exactly what I expected. Just one game actually had to be refurbished, and it was literally just because of a very
light scratch on it. Now, if I can actually undo it here, that would be amazing. No, I'm not going to be able to. Anyway, one game that had to be refurbished. These guys were all beautiful. We had 3 sealed games. This game had the wrong game in it, so I'll ask Araval if one of them got swapped in another case. That's the game that got refurbished. So we're ready to go. We're going to go ahead and photograph all these guys up. And, oh, interestingly enough, this top one here, I haven't seen this one before. Forza 3, Halo 3, maybe I have seen it before, but I don't see that one too often, so that was interesting. Yeah, good selection. We're going to get them photographed and listed on eBay.
First 10 were listed into a different bin, into V19, but this is the remaining 30 that I'm going to go ahead and list now into V21, a new bin, and we're going to get these guys done here pretty quick. Some good titles. I think these will sell relatively well, but right now they're actually just being added to the draft bank. They'll probably actually get listed in about a week's time. Okay, guys, it's been a couple days now, and we managed to wrap up all those listings a couple days ago in the draft bank. They may even be listed by now, I'm not sure. But I wanted to come on and document something here. We had a pretty spectacular day of sales that we're pulling. It was actually the last couple days because it was a weekend. But we've got a lot of things that are going out, and I'm very excited about it. Again, record weekend in sales. I think it's about 140 items that we had to ship out. Araval came to the unit, pulled some stuff with me. We did a little bit of inventory work there. As you know, we're working through all the different SKUs and making sure they line up with our books and whatnot. So we're double checking the whole system, but we also pulled a ton of items. He's got half of them over at his place. He's going to ship them out. We've got the other half here. So we got to go through them here, get them packed up and sent out to the customers. We have 1 day handling time on. That means that we are on the clock and we need this stuff to get out of here. Okay, guys, so this is everything that we're shipping out that's sold. Again, it's only about half the stuff. It doesn't look as bad now that I've got it all laid out here. I mean, yeah, it's going to be pretty simple. A couple multi-quantity orders, you know, throughout here, which shouldn't be too bad. We've got a nice big stack of loose discs. I mean, that is really good to see all of those going out. At the same time, we've been kind of discounting some stuff, and I think this is part of it. So we've been selling a lot of these, which is really good. I've got to go ahead and pack all those up. A couple consoles, Sony PlayStation 1. We've got a DS in here that sold. A couple more games over here. A couple things that are already packed up and ready to go. So yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be pretty good. So believe it or not, it actually took us around an hour to pull all of this stuff working together. So I mean, when everything's in its own individual bin, it can take a little bit longer. Also, we're going in order of when they sold. Which means that we're jumping back and forth in different aisles in the storage unit. What we really should be doing at this point, especially with this much stuff, is organizing by bin, and then it starts with one and it goes all the way up. That way, if you have many things in one bin, and additionally, if you're working in one aisle, you can get all the stuff at once without hopping back and forth between the different aisles. Loose stuff can also take some time to find. Some of this stuff we just kind of organize by alphabetically. So let's say it's Star Wars, you know, it should be under S, but sometimes, you know, you read the B first, Battlefront, and it's put under the B. And so you're reading the S section, we've got them all labeled, but it's actually in the other section. That's a big problem. So there's definitely some things that we need to still figure out in our inventory system to make it a little bit quicker to pack this stuff, or to pull it, I should say. But overall, it works pretty well, and we just need to get this stuff shipped out so we can be ready for tomorrow, ultimately, would be the goal. So yeah. Literally, even in the time that we've been sat here doing this recording, we've actually sold like another 5 or 6 items. Like, we're gonna have to go back tomorrow. I think Araval's going, actually, we're going to have to pull all those items. We're going to have to go back on Wednesday. We're doing it every day now, but there's going to be quite a few items going out here. This is the 4th quarter rush that we're getting, and we really need to be ready for it. And that's part of the inventory system kind of restoration, if you will. We're going through it all and making sure that it all matches up. It's all just in the grand scheme of things to help us pull this stuff faster when it sells. Okay, I'm gonna get to it and I'll give you guys an update when it's all done. Heading on to eBay, and it's, I mean, exciting, but at the same time, it's a little bit intimidating when you see this. I guess I just gotta get started. Interestingly enough, it would be $900, almost $1,000 for all this stuff if we were to ship it via the regular postal system. Lucky for us, we've got letter mail, we've got FedEx, we've got some other things that we're gonna be able to use to not pay that, because that would be ridiculous. Okay guys, I'd say we made some really good progress, but I did get back from the unit pretty late and it's now about midnight. So I'm gonna call it here for today. We still have a little bit to pack here. Araval's been doing his part though as well. We've both been kind of packing at the same time here. So we're down to about 60 games left to do between this and whatever he has left. So not too bad at all, but I do have a nice pile that I'm gonna be taking to the post office tomorrow morning. I just flipped all the boxes around, but we had a couple multi-orders. That's full to the brim with letter mail parcels. And then also we've actually run out of 8x6x4s. So I've been using 10x8x6s for everything. It's a little bit large, but once we get the 8x6x4s back in, which should be about tomorrow, we'll be back in business there. But anyway, quite a few orders there. And then again, there's lots more elsewhere. So it was nice so that we were able to get some of these into a box. I actually just moved a large eBay box, and look what I found. I found 8x6x4s. We had them this entire time. Anyway, I did just finish dropping off everything at the post office. I was rushing there to get everything packed. I wanted to get in there before it got busy, so we've dropped off everything now. And I want to do a couple listings here. Also, I did just check. We got all of our eBay boxes in, which is great. We've got like the 15 by 10 by 8s or whatever they are that we ordered. They're like our larger size that we use for like loose consoles. Not the bundles. For those, we need a bigger box. We ordered those from Staples. But we also got 8x6x4s. I thought we were out. We have like 4 left, but it's still good that we have those. And I think we may have got 10x8x6s too. I don't know what we ordered. But anyway, there's a bunch of stuff here that we're going to be able to use to ship stuff going forward. Sales have just been so good. It's been really crazy. I can't wait to see what the rest of this week has in store for us. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get some stuff listed because without listings, we can't make more sales. So let's get the DVDs listed on eBay.
Okay, guys, so these are all the DVDs. I'm going to go ahead and photograph and list. A lot of these are just kind of leftovers or the last of the used stuff. I still have a box full of brand new stuff, but I don't know if we're going to get to it today. My goal is to get these done, though, for sure. Also, I realized that we still have a whole bunch of loose video games that need to be refurbished. I've got this whole pile over here. There's waiting to be refurbished. I should do those at some point, but I don't think I'll have time to run the machine today to get all those done. Maybe I'll run a few through while we're photographing stuff, but it's kind of a pain. But anyway, we've got those. We got to get those listed at some point as well. That's empty, unfortunately. Otherwise, that would already be listed. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get these guys done, and we'll have to also place a Uline order for some new boxes because I've run out. Like all the video games that we listed the other day are right here, and as you can see, there's no box for them, so we really need some boxes. And with that, we can order more bubble mailers because I'm almost out of those as well. It's kind of a mess, but yeah, we need to order more supplies. Okay, they're all photographed. I'm gonna go ahead and list them up right now.
Okay guys, we just got those listings done. That is 27 more in the book. Isn't it amazing that I can just be like, photos, here's the listings, now they're gonna be listed. It happens for you guys in like 2 seconds. That was really like 45 minutes for me, but not too bad for listing movies. And again, they're kind of lower dollar amounts. I'm actually, when I'm listing them, looking at the lowest prices that are actually listed on eBay, and I'm trying to beat those. Kind of being super competitive, but I just want them to sell. There's kind of an extra source of income for us, so we're just kind of doing them, get our extra listings up, get a couple more sales, and it helps out here and there. So those are all done. I still need to place a box order, but I am running out of time for a day, and I know that I've been a little bit lacking on my upload schedule recently. In fact, I have been a lot lacking on the upload schedule. And a quick update on that is that I'm really trying to get into the groove of things here in terms of recording. I've been so busy working and growing the store and doing all these other projects that I have definitely kind of been on hold on YouTube in terms of just like lacking the maybe motivation or even the headspace to be able to film. But I really want to get back into it because it is really important to me, and I love documenting this stuff and sharing it with you guys. So I really am trying to do as many videos as possible. I've got the set going. You guys have seen a few videos coming out of there. I want to do some more of these vlog videos. Hopefully you guys enjoy them still, and we can get kind of back into the groove of things, because I feel like it's more fun if you guys watch this on a daily to weekly basis and you can actually keep up with what's going on versus just a random video here and there. So I'm working on it, and I hope to have a very consistent upload schedule kind of started in early November. That's the goal. We're going to see how we do. But until then, I'll try to put up as much as we can. It's kind of the end of the month right now, but we're going to get into the groove of things here. We're going to be selling a lot. It's fourth quarter. It's going crazy already. I can't wait to see what else it has in store. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to go down below, smash the like button on it, leave any comments, questions, concerns in the comments below. I'll try to respond to you guys there. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.